We all know it's All Hallows Eve this Friday, and the Ghosts and Goblins are coming out to play. And if you're looking for a healthy meal to keep your trick-or-treaters warm, cooking instructor Heide Lang has a recipe for you. She joins us back here in the kitchen, and the kitchen looks great. We are definitely cooking up a storm in here today.
Yes, we are. It's Pumpkin Mania and Halloween Mania. We're making a really wonderful and easy soup because the day of Halloween, no one has time to cook.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
This is a perfect thing to make today. In preparation for trick-or-treating. So we've got some onions and shallots, very easy, and then we're going to add some really thinly sliced potatoes.
Okay,
so we'll just throw these in here.
Sure.
And those are going to saute for about a minute or two, not too long. We just want to get them a little bit soft.
Okay.
So let me make sure this is on.
There we go.
And we're going to do this quickly so we can get to the fun part of decorating.
Sounds good to me.
Now, if you want to make your own puree, it's easy. It's sort of easy, sort of hard. It takes a little time. You just have to you have to bake the pumpkin and then get out all the guts. But the easier way is also if you can buy some good organic puree. We always
open the can,
yeah,
right?
well, we always say that if there's a choice between making something from scratch or buying it, taking some shortcuts is okay.
All right.
So once this is in, we're going to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. And we're going to add some cinnamon. So put this in, just throw that in.
Our salt and pepper, okay.
Yep. And then we're going to add some cinnamon. And 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. That's what's going to give it that sort of festive Halloween taste, or fall taste. Get us ready to be in the mood for Thanksgiving. And then we're going to add just a little bit, a smidgen of cayenne pepper.
Okay.
Now, cayenne pepper is really, really, really strong. So 1/8 of a teaspoon is all you need. And believe me, you'll feel that kick. If you don't like that flavor, that's okay. You don't have to add it at all if you don't like anything that's spicy.
Wow, this is smelling great.
Does it smell great? I wish our audience could smell this, but
know.
they can imagine what it smells like. Then we're going to add some pear. Now, the reason for that is that pumpkin doesn't have a great flavor by itself. It needs some sugar. It needs some help and some salt and pepper.
Yeah.
So we're adding some pears to that. And the reason to add the potatoes is that it's a very modern and healthy way of thickening a soup as opposed to adding more and more cream, more butter, and so on and so forth. Okay? So in a minute or two, you would just stir this, and then we're going to add the pumpkin. So you want to add some of the pumpkin.
Put it all in there?
Put it all in there.
All right, we could do that.
So once you have your ingredients together, how long has this taken us to do?
Less than 5 minutes, that's for sure.
Less than 5 minutes, exactly. So we're going to put this in and just give this a quick, good stir.
Okay.
Move this out of the way.
Sure.
And then we're going to, once that's stirred, we're going to add 7 cups. And you can add 6 to 7 cups of broth.
Okay.
Chicken broth or vegetable broth. If you're vegetarian, we just taught this in a class at FIG, and we used vegetarian vegetable broth, and that was fine.
Okay.
We're just going to turn this up a bit and pour this in.
Oh, it's getting that nice color already, right?
Yes. Now, in the end, when this cooks, it's going to cook for about 10-15 minutes, depending on how soft the potatoes were. It will come to a boil, and then you're going to let it simmer for a while. And then when you're done, we're not going to do this now, but I'll show you what you would put this in. We're going to take this.
Oh, we're going to make it smooth,
We're going to make it smooth. So I'm going to show you just very quickly. This is an immersion blender. I always tell everyone it is the key. It's the key to kitchen life. I really believe that.
Mine's still in a box.
Yes. Take it out, Teresa. It will change your life. Really, it will, because you won't have explosions from blenders.
That's good.
And it's just this one little piece to take on and off.
Okay.
And we'll just do this right in the pot. Okay. When that's done, we're also going to, we've put some cream here, and we're going to add some sage to this cream, and then we're going to infuse that. We're going to put that through a sieve when we're done. And all of that is in here.
Okay.
Okay? So let's get to the fun part.
Sure.
Now, people always wonder, how do you make soup so pretty? It's really simple. For those of you who've never done this before.
Well, you're kind of a pro.
Oh, well,
Heidi.
this is really easy. You can get these at any kitchen store. So we're going to take some sour cream and a little bit of milk. And we just make, well, not like that. We just make better circles like that.
Okay.
And one more. Whoa. This is just spouting a little bit. Okay. So you'll practice before you do that, like that one. See, that one looks
spectacular,
great. Okay.
sure.
And so then we're just going to make these little spiders.
Oh,
okay?
there you go.
But you do more of these. There's probably 4 or 5 rings there, okay? So let's get to the fun part of making the spider. So, Teresa, take this.
A little basil.
And cut a circle.
All right.
Okay?
I'll try.
And in the meantime, I'm going to make the legs, okay? We just take chives. And many of you have this in your garden still. It hasn't been frosted yet. And we're just going to make, I don't know, about 2-inch legs, okay?
Got it.
There we go. And you need 8 legs, because spiders have 8 legs. And you can make that as small or as big as you like. In the
We're having a
we'll
big
try-
spider
Okay,
here.
so we'll put the spider right in the center,
center?
Yep. And then, here, you take some legs, I'll take some legs.
And this is all you do? Just kind of
And
connect
this is
them?
all you do. You just put them like this. And take some time to do this. And you can do this on each plate when it comes out, because the soup can be lukewarm. It doesn't have to be super hot, okay? And voila. That is how we
need
make.
one more, right?
There we go.
That is spectacular.
There we
I
go.
love it. And we have about a minute left.
Great. Okay.
Heidi.
We're going to make a speedy. Do we want to do the test tubes? Is that more fun?
Show me the
Okay, let's
test
do
tubes.
So one thing that would be really fun to do is to use test tubes for a shot of soup. So you can get these at any education supply store, or you can order them online very easily. And you're just going to take some of the soup. And you're going to pour it in a test tube.
What a great appetizer for Halloween.
There we go. See, like that.
I love this idea.
And then you just fill those up, and then you can serve them. It's a really fun thing at a party.
And you have your little shot of pumpkin soup?
And you have your little shot of pumpkin soup.
Fantastic.
Indeed. If there's time, we can just show very quickly. You would, for the bats, we have little bats here, and this
Yeah,
would be
they're so
really
cute to
fun to
serve
put
it
on the
with.
side. Yeah, and they're crispy, so we toasted those.
Okay.
And all you do is take a rolling pin and roll out the bread, and you'd cut the side. So let's just assume that this was cut, and you cut this in half.
All right. Heidi, you might have to show us that
We'll
at the
show
end
this
of
at
the
the end.
show.
We'll do this
see
at the end of the
finished
show,
product, But thank
indeed.
you so much for the recipe. It
Oh,
looks
you're welcome.
fantastic.
You're
Of course,
welcome.
we'll have it on WTNH.com. Just click on Style.
My pleasure.
We're going to try these a little later.
That's going to be really fun.
All right.